back in 1277, Pope John the 21st noticed all these silly laws of nature cropping up and declared them a crime of heresy. Sadly, a few months later, he was killed by the law of gravity when the roof of his palace fell in on him in his sleep. Such was the complicated relationship between the church and science. Hey guys, I'm Laci Green. Welcome to D News. Fast forward 400 years after Pope John's death and meet Galileo, an astronomer who argued that the Earth was not immovable but rotates around the sun. In 1633, 70-year-old Galileo was called to Rome and tried for heresy. He ended up under house arrest, forced to spend the last 7 years of his life locked up and alone. The trial of Galileo has come to signify a pivotal culture clash between science and religion. Recently, Pope John Paul II issued an apology for how the church treated Galileo. Better 400 years late than never, right? That was kind of them. Very kind, and also significant. The apology signified a very gradual change. Today, the church is much more down with the science. For instance, the Catholic Church now embraces a theistic view of evolution. In 1996, Pope John Paul stated that evolution is more than just a hypothesis. Their position is that God may have created the conditions for evolution to happen, but that he didn't create humans directly. I mean, how could he? Look at this disgusting excuse for a perfect creation. For instance, God wouldn't create a human jaw that's too small for all its teeth. Nuh-uh. That was evolution. The church has also recently endorsed climate change. During a World Day of Peace address, Pope Benedict called for us to adopt energy-efficient policies, to utilize solar energy, to conserve forests, and to improve waste disposal. His reasoning was that climate change will, quote, push millions into poverty and have a profound impact on the exercise of human rights, such as the right to life, food, health, and development. Touché, Pope Benedict. Where things get iffy for the church is public health and medical research. On one hand, they fund more than 100,000 hospitals and medical facilities worldwide, providing quality treatment for the ill and suffering, including HIV/AIDS patients. On the other hand, the church has a firm stance on measures like condoms, which can prevent the disease in the first place. In 2009, Pope Benedict came under fire for claiming that condoms don't prevent HIV, because they actually do. Research-wise, the church also has a firm stance against stem cell research. They've said that adult stem cells are okay. Those are the kind that can develop only into the tissue that they came from. But the most valuable, embryonic stem cells, which can develop into anything, including mutant superflesh, are off limits. Because even though they're developed in test tubes, it could theoretically develop into a baby. So where does the new Pope Francis fit into all of this? It's hard to say right now because it's so fresh. What we do know is that he has a master's degree in chemistry, props, and we know he's a man of the poor, also props. So maybe some further climate change policy? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Thanks for joining me, everyone. In the comments, let me know what you hope to see the new Pope tackle. And for more D News, don't forget to follow us on the Twitter and throw us a like on Facebook, and we'll see you again real soon.